Kia ora guys, Bird here. Welcome to episode 40 of Thaumcraft 5. We're here in the farming house and I've done some work here off camera for the last couple of hours. I've got the... what is this thing even called? It's got a weird convoluted name, doesn't it? It's the Arcane Pattern Crafter. I'm just going to call it the Auto Crafter thing. Yeah, so it's like a reskinned hopper almost. It looks pretty cool. I've got that on this wheat area here, so whenever excess wheat comes into the system, or whenever like 9 wheat lands in here, it gets turned into hay bales and comes down here, which is pretty sweet. That's what I talked about it could be used for last time. And I've got this lever right here just in case I want to shut the thing off, but I'm actually going to go ahead and move this chest over here, as I'll explain in a little bit. I've had to rework this farm that was over here. I've had to move it over a couple blocks. You can see the hole where it used to be, and I've basically moved it over. I had to break all these blocks and move them over. So yeah, the reason for that though is because the mechanism for the way that these chests work. We have to actually go behind the scenes, don't we? I'm not sure if I showed you this before, but here's the dispenser where the wheat comes out. The wheat goes through this hopper chain system here with filters so that the seeds don't go out. And then they go through here, and then there's a little bit of redstone trickery to say if there's an item in there, dispense it out. And then it goes into this water channel here with packed ice underneath. I've got a bit exposed here. Goes around this corner, and then it goes on top of an arcane levitator. And then that is what goes up to this area right here, but in order to see that we're going to have to go around. Hello. Let's go ahead and hop back up here so you can see that from a different angle. There we go. So that's the other side here. I've got glass on top of here just so that the items don't go out of the water. The water pushes that out of the arcane levitator stream and down into that hopper there, and that's how the wheat gets here. There's just one problem with that though. I want to have a bunch of chests along here like this with the arcane levitators pushing stuff up. But the way that this water channel is right here, it basically cuts off all of these other prospective spots that are right here, as you can see, and I figured the easiest way to solve that is to actually just move the wheat chest to this first hole that I'm going to have right here, so that, you know, the wheat chest would eventually be over here, and then I guess I'll put the seeds right next to that, and sugarcane and pumpkins and melons and carrots and whatever else Thaumcraft and Minecraft decides to add that's a farmable resource. We'll go ahead and put that in. So I was halfway through clearing out my chests here. I've actually completely cleared this one out, but I've still got a bunch of potions here. Normally what I do with these potions is just burn them down for their Essentia, basically, to fill up my jars. And I realized, halfway through that there, I remembered, if we head over to, what tab is it under? The Alchemy tab, I think. Yes, we've got this guy over here that's been hiding out, the Thaumium Essentia Smeltery, harvesting Essentia. That's the same flavor text as this dude, and it looks pretty much the same texture. It's got a little bit of a different color there. I can't quite see it too well, but it says Thaumium right there, so I'm guessing that it's a smeltery made out of Thaumium. Ergo, it's probably better, right? So yeah, I think what we're going to do today is go ahead and research this guy up. Let's see if we can get a better smeltery going. Let's just put on our baubles and thingies. There we go. Armor ready mode activate. And we've got to go ahead and pick up the actual research note. Very orange looking. And yeah, that's the Igneous right there. So we've got Fabrico and Aqua there as well. How are we going to do this guy? Yeah, probably the best thing's actually... I swear I've seen this one before. Let's just do the thing that I immediately thought of. The reason that this reminded me, I feel like I've seen this one before, because this one is pretty easy, honestly. Just go in and put some Jaloom right there, and Mortus, and there we go. I'm having trouble with my mouse clicks right now. Alright, harvesting Essentia with the Thaumium Essentia Smeltery. Oh man, what's this guy going to be all about? Sorry if the frame rate's kind of dropping a little bit. It looks... yeah, it's not looking too good on it's not looking too good on my screen here. Might just go ahead and quickly restart Minecraft. Okay, that should be improved, hopefully. Let's go ahead and read about harvesting Essentia. The Thaumium Smeltery works much like the basic Smeltery, but it has roughly 85% efficiency instead of 80. Oh, okay, so it actually is better. Its main benefit is that it breaks down Essentia slurry at double the normal speed. Oh my days. Man, we really need to get on top of this. But the face! Look at the face cost! Holy guacamole! Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and craft this guy up. I actually have Alchemical Construct. Can I make this thing? I should still have just enough iron hiding out. We're just gonna go ahead and do all this stuff on camera. Let's drop off these dudes. Oh man, the frame rate still feels low. It's like ever since I built that thing, it's dropped. Maybe I have to like dismantle it because frame rate is more important. If I can't play, what's the point, right? Oh, where are my grass things? Oh, that's right, I used them up. I guess I have to make some new ones, so let's go 3 of these dudes, not 4 of them, just the 3, and then you get 3 per, as I recall. Doop doop. Yeah, so we're gonna have to ditch one behind. Alright. So then we need the actual smeltery itself. Right, well, I guess we'll have to take a trip into the nether and the Thaumium. I should have some Thaumium. Yep, I've got these dudes. But I like to keep some Thaumium in that slot, so we'll just quickly break some down. We're also going to need... what else was there? No, not that one. Not cobblestone. The Alchemical Construct. Yes, I've got the iron and great wood, but I should have the rest of this stuff in the nether there already. What was it that I needed? Great wood. Here, so just bring those dudes along for the ride, and we should be good. What was that Vis though? Ignis and Aqua. So I'll bring my Ignis and Aqua rings as well as my discount gear. I've got a workbench in the nether and I think I'm going to use that one because 350, that's a heck of a lot there, guy. It's quite a bit of Essentia. That's probably one of the most expensive things we've had to craft so far in this game. Alright, we're at the nether base now. Not much has changed in here. As I said, just did a little bit of Essentia breakage off camera here. So the smeltery... yeah, the smeltery's still got stuff in it from when I was like, hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and not do that. So let's put this over here just so that it's out of the way. And I've got that that hopper locked right there. Yeah, that's the word. So that's this dude. The smeltery though, we're going to need... oh no, the Alchemical Construct. Have I got some valves? Please tell me I've got some levers around. Come on. I can make 1 lever. It's not enough. I need 2 levers. Dang it, man. I should have thought of that. Alright, well, I'll go grab some levers real quick. Alright, I should have enough materials here now. So we've got the smeltery. Let's get these 5 Thaumium. Was it that guy right there? I think so. The construct in the middle. Yeah, so that's the one. And the ridiculous vase cost showing up right there. Let's get our discount gear on. Doop, 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 doop. With the bobble rings. There we go. Actually, these rings. Yeah, they've got Alchemium inside them. I didn't know that. I actually have a bunch of spare aqua rings. Maybe I can burn those guys down. Alright, so we throw that in there. 350 turns into 297. That's over 50 V's saved right there. That is pretty much worth it, I would say. Man, look at all of this Essentia that's potentially in there. That is pretty crazy. So this thing is basically... the Thaumium basically is just strictly better, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, it's even got that different texture. I forgot about that. Scanning it does not do anything. Rule number 1 of Thaumcraft. The Thaumium Essentia Smeltery. So I should just be able to bonk that in there. And yeah, that is now working. So we should just be able to unlock our system again. And we got golden boots. Okay, let's get this discount gear off. Throw back on our normal gear. Go into pro mode. There we go. Right, so do we have anything others to burn down? I'm just worried about using a piece of Elementum for, you know, just a couple of items right there. But, you know what, I made it to use it, so we might as well go ahead and burn a bit. It's not like it's that expensive to make. I thought it said that this progress bar was going to go a little bit faster. Let's see. Not too sure. Well, this is definitely very big. Let's just double check that. Did it say that the progress bar was going to go faster? Breaks down Essentia slurry at double the normal speed. Does that just mean that it's going to... the stuff coming out of here goes down faster? I don't think it's the progress bar. There's nothing really you can do about the progress bar except Elementum. Yeah, that looks to be ticking faster. What was that? Oh, okay, that dude falling down. I'm not sure if you guys have seen this, by the way. This thing, when it's actually putting stuff into the world, it's pretty cool. Because all of these things kind of work in harmony. Oh, by the way, these Essentia tubes right here, I said that I was pretty sure we'd be safe there, but... Yeah, Potentia's gotten stuck in here. It's like when there's too much for the system to be able to get rid of it, a bit of Potentia does actually get stuck. Yeah, there's iron, man, this, oh my days. It's getting worse the longer we're sitting here. So, this system's kind of a dud. What I would need to do now is basically stick four things around it so that things can't get stuck up there. So that's going to be an additional 1, 2, plus 6. What's that? 1, 2 plus 6? 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so that's a total of 8 more of these emptying guys, or filling dudes that I have to put in. That is pretty crazy, but yeah, that is all that stuff done. So it's that going down faster, which is better. Okay, because I was noticing that this morning as well when I was using that wasn't really going down fast enough, particularly if you're doing the big ticket items like the armors that we just wear right there. So yeah, that is one half of this episode done for now. As we've upgraded our smeltery. Is there anything else that we can do here to finish the episode off? Yeah, we've got something going on over here. Alchemical Manufacture. More than one way to skin a cat. Now that phrase I have heard of, so let's go ahead and grab that. Alchemical Manufacture. What has this got to say? You have mastered the basics of alchemy and are now ready to try creating more complex substances from scratch. You have formulated several recipes that create normally hard to get substances and items via alchemy. Awesome stuff. So you can take a piece of dirt and turn that into clay. That's pretty handy at the cost of aqua and terra. Righto, you can also get cobwebs, ooh, from string and winkleum. Apparently this is a research. Okay, you can get that out of wool. Wow, yeah, cool. That's from something else. And mycelium. Where was this? What is this? Entropic processing. Mycelium, so cool. You can get mossy cobblestone using herba in your crucible. That is pretty cool. We've actually got a bunch of that excess. I think you can make this in vanilla 1.8. I'll have to double check, but I do recall it being possible. That's right, you do like vines in a what's it called? Vines and cobblestone in a workbench. There you go. So I think that's how you get that. Anyway, so this dude, you can make ice. Oh, hello. You can make ice out of snow with a bit of gerloom and ordo. That is pretty good. But packed ice would have been even better because the packed ice biome that's around here is like ages away. You can make a lava bucket hoe using some Ignis and terra. That is pretty cool as well. These are really nice. And then you can make bog standard grass using dirt and some herba if you don't have silk touch already. Yeah, I've got like almost 10 stacks of grass by now. And that's just from building in that little area. That's pretty cool. Alright, well, I'm seeing over here this taint shard thingy, so corrupting shards. I think I better go ahead and grab that as well, because actually obtaining taint shards is pretty insane. Hopefully this is actually going to allow us to make those corrupting shards. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab that real quick. Tainted shards are usually, and fortunately, quite hard to come by. Still, they have their uses, and you've found a way to create them via alchemy. The process isn't particularly efficient in the amount of wheatium required to everwhelm. Ooh, I've not heard that word before. Everwhelm. A healthy V's shard is much greater than the resulting tainted shard actually contains. So tainted shard recipe, you take any shard of any type, a bit of wheatium and peridotio. Thing is, I don't have very much wheatium to begin with, but that is a legit recipe for crafting it if you're just like drowning in Essentia, I guess. Yeah, I am not drowning. I've only got 2 plus the other file, but we don't really count the files. And our main stock. Well, I guess that's kind of cool. We've got a new thing right there now, but I think I just want to do one more thing to finish the episode off here. Is there something quick that we can grab to do a little research job? No, not really. Everything requires scribing tools right here. What about an artifice? Is there something that I can grab real quick? No. We've done all the quick research grabs. I think these things. No, something here. I can purchase this one. No, that should probably be its own episode, actually. Anything else here that I can grab? Not really. Yeah, I think we're just going to have to call it there. There's that dude, but yeah, we'll save all the Golem stuff for another time. I actually did want to do some more research here, but Looks like we're going to have to cut the episode short there. Not a whole lot to do today. We got a new smeltery, but I have done some work off camera there, as you saw with the wheat farm. Still a lot of work to do before we actually get that area up and running. But yeah, we'll have to come back in a future episode to see our progress on that. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Thaumcraft 5. Trying to get the daily videos out at the moment. Thank you very much for watching. Kia kaha, and I'll see you next time.